Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sustainable Harvest's second live triangulation cupping in conjunction with IKAWA Roasters. My name is Mark Inman. I'm actually doing it this time live from Wolf Coffee in Healdsburg, California. This is Nick Castelli from Wolf. And with me today are my co-hosts, Emma from Sustainable Harvest, a QC director.
Hi, everyone. Hi, I'm tuning in from our lab in Portland, Oregon.
And my co-host for today is from Canada, Jeff Woodley of IKAWA Roasters.
Yeah, hey, everybody.
I think it's, you're ultimately competing against yourself, not really anybody else, but it's probably one of the most entertaining competitions out there right now.
We're going to start pouring. Okay, 3, 2, 1, start. Break. I'll mute my mic so you don't have to listen to my spoons clanging.
You don't want the ASMR experience there, Emma?
Now we're going to scrape the crust.
Jeff, tell us what's new over at IKAWA. What are you guys working on? I own the 50 gram roaster. I've been wanting the 100 forever. I guess if you got anything else down the pike, let us know what's happening.
We recently launched IKAWA Cup, which is just sort of providing some tools for sample roasting and now cupping in the app, which is great. So just a natural extension of what was already happening.
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved the sense of community on the app, in the sense that I could, if I get a sample from Emma sent to me that of a coffee that I'm kind of unsure how to roast, there's somebody that's uploaded a roast curve on the app, which makes it really nice to roast. So
it's happening at a scale that we sometimes forget. So it's really cool to see.
Yeah, it's a fantastic benefit to having the roaster versus having any other sample roaster and just kind of being in your own bubble there.
Yeah,
it really does close the gap in a lot of these communications, like between me and Mark and other members on our team. But then also we've come even a step further where I'll receive IKAWA profiles from our origin staff who actually source the coffee, and then I roast them here, and then we use those profiles when we send them out to customers and teammates. So it's kind of an all-encompassing little tool that we can utilize. Okay, and we are at 11:18 now, so I'm going to open it up to start tasting if you're ready. Ooh, okay, results are in. So it looks like everybody pretty much, we had a majority that got sample C and sample D, and those are the cups that were different in each set. So congratulations if we got it. So kit 1, obviously samples A and B were the same coffee. This was a Guatemalan coffee from PASEG. They're a nonprofit organization that's been operating for over 15 years. I believe we've been buying from PASEG for about 9 years, so this is a really strong relationship for us. And moving on to the profile, when our team cupped this, we found a good amount of darker berry and dry fruit notes, kind of a milder acidity and a creamy body. And I was hoping that would be a really good contrast to sample C, which was a coffee from Oaxaca, Mexico, from a producer called Secobi. And Secobi has a really distinctive cup profile. They can sometimes cup similar to a natural due to the environmental conditions and the special wooden fermentation tanks that they use on the farm. And then kit number 2, sample D was actually also a coffee from PASEG. This was just a different profile that cupped with a little bit more of those fresh fruit, like stone fruit, lemon, and citrus notes, as opposed to the darker berry and dry fruit sweetness, a little bit more syrupy in that first kit.
This was amazing to participate in.
Thanks for participating. Justin, did you find it on smell first or roasted appearance?
Yeah, it was a bit of everything. So there was of course, handling the green was part of it. So I made some, not assumptions, but took notes on that. took notes on whole bean, and then historically with triangulation, I really rely on aroma, and so I felt like I had my answers, as we had water hit the cups.
I do have a technical question, Jeff, and then maybe this is something you can speak into as well as maybe Emma. Do you notice any very minor, I don't want to say discrepancies, but differences maybe on roasting on 100 versus 50?
Yeah, I will say that the roast profile we used here, I don't know if everyone still has it pulled up, but it is a more gradual application of heat for that reason. I did try this on, we have the 100 gram and the 50 gram in the lab here. So when I used that variation of, it's our standard SH cupping sample roast that is available on the IKAWA library. And this is just a variation of that. I tried it with 50 grams and 100 grams, did a cupping of each sample side by side to see, and the differences were just so minute that I just figured it would be good. And it seems like it worked out really well. In general, I'd say the biggest difference is I find the 100 gram is just a little bit louder, so sometimes it's hard for me to literally hear first crack. So I can find that variation in the DTR. But in general, they're very comparable machines.
Yeah, out of curiosity, Justin and Walter, what do you guys have?
I have a Pro 50.
Nice. What about you, Walter?
I have a Pro 50 as well. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
That's interesting. So, and you used the Pro 100 to make the profile, Emma?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did. Hey, well.
I like the profile a lot too.
Cool.
Yeah. Just like digging in and just trying to observe the coffees through the process. It seemed like it'll be one that I reference.
That's really, really cool to hear. Thank you.
Great. Thank you all for joining this second event. We will hopefully be doing a new one relatively soon.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Thank you
Take
so
care.
much.